countdown.
Sierra, time check.
2 minutes, 20 seconds.
Break it back down. get lost in the nothingness inside of me. And I let it all out to find it. I'm not the only person with these things in mind. But all the vacancy, the words revealed, is the only real thing that I've got left to feel.
Nothing to lose.
Just hollow and alone, and the fault is my own, and the fault is my own.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long.
Erase all the pain till it's gone.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something of what it all along.
And I've got nothing to say. I can't believe I didn't fall right down on my face.
I was confused.
Looking everywhere only to find that it's not the way I had imagined it all in my
So
mind.
what am I?
Why do I have a negativity? Cause I can justify the way everyone is looking at me.
Nothing to lose.
Nothing is gained, hollow and alone, and the fault is my own, and the fault is my own.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long.
Erase all the pain till it's gone.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something of what it all along. Somewhere I belong. God will never know myself until I do this on my own. God will never feel anything else until my wounds are healed. And I will never pay anything till I break away from me. I will break away. I'll find myself today. So I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long.
Erase all the pain till it's
I
gone.
wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something of what it all along. Somewhere I belong. Somewhere I belong. Somewhere I belong. Somewhere I belong.
Waking to sweat again. Another day's been laid to waste. In my disgrace, stuck in my head again. Feels like I'll never leave this place. Rock and ring! Get the fuck up! You love the way I look at you. I'm taking pleasure in the awful thing you put me through. You take away when I give in. You like to think you're never wrong. You live what you love. You have to act like you're someone. You live what you love. You want someone to act like you. You live what you love. You wanna share what you've been through. You live what you love. You love the things I say I'll do. The way I hurt myself again just to get back at you. You take away when I give in. You like to think you're never wrong. You live what you love. You have to act like you're someone. You live what you love. You want someone to act like you. You live what you love. favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why you're hoping what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Going around like a revolver. It's been decided how we lose. 'Cause there's a fire under the altar. I keep on lying to. I keep on lying to. Already pulling me in. Already under my skin. And I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me play. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm open, what I want to say. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine.
I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of.
I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of. I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part. Let you cut me open just to watch me play. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm open, stop fucking lying. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
We're gonna keep going. Let's go then. You were that foundation, never gonna be another one, no. I followed, so taken, so conditioned I could never let go. Then sorrow, then sickness, then a shock when you flip it on me. So hollow, so vicious, so afraid I couldn't let myself see that I could never be held back or up, no, I hold myself. Check the rep, yep, you know my well. Forgot the rest, that to blow my hair. There and back, yeah, my soul ain't there. Kept respect up, the best ain't fair. Let the rest be the tale they tell that I was there singing. Each word gets lost in the echo. So one last night, I can see through. This time I finally lost you. day, remembering I'm pretending to be where I'm not anymore. A little taste of hypocrisy, and I'm left in the wake of the mistake and slow to react. Even though you're so close to me, still so distant, and I can't bring you back. For Mr. Hahn. I wanna hear everybody sing with me. Come on. No matter how far we've gone. No matter how far we've gone. Graffiti decorations under a sky of dust, a constant wave of tension on top of broken trust. The lessons that you taught me, I learned were never true. Now I find myself in question. They point a finger at me again. Guilty by association. You point a finger at me again. I wanna run away, never say goodbye. Wanna know the truth instead of wondering why. Wanna know the answers, no more lies. Wanna shut the door and open up my mind. Ladies. Breaking light's not there. I start to give in, but I can't bear to put it all behind her. Run into it blind like still face caught in the middle. Caught in the middle. Too late. Counting the zero. Counting the zero. You should have recognized it's too late for choosing sides. Too late. Caught in the middle. Caught in the middle.
Buenos Aires, Argentina, what do you got? I think we're ready. I can't hear myself think. I can't hear myself think. Stop yelling at me! I can't hear myself think. Yeah! Stop yelling at me! Stop yelling at me! Stop yelling at me! True faith, caught in the middle. Caught in the middle. Too late. Counting the zero. Counting the zero. You should have recognized it's too late for choosing sides. Too big. Caught in the middle. 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 Too big. Inside it feels like I'm barely breathing. Feels like air is running out. Inside I'm stuck here, staring at the ceiling. You put up to kick me down, 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 down.
Waking up without a name, opening my eyes, knowing nothing is the same. Circling around a drain, as I realize that there's no one else to blame.
You keep me waiting down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. Try to escape but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. Each time I hold my fist inside my pocket, hold my breath until I'm blue. Feels like a knife pushed deep inside a socket. Bristling, listening to you, 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 you.
Waking up without a name, open up my eyes, knowing nothing's gonna change. Circling around a drain, as I realize that there's no one else to blame.
You keep me waiting down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. Try escaping, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom.
Everybody out there, devil is coming. Poison on his lips and his words mean nothing. Cold like a mountaintop, father never loved him. Mama said he's bad enough times that it's sunk in. Everybody out that devil is coming. Promise you the world, but he's always bluffing. Before you even know, he's trapped, you're stuck in. He's gone like a ghost already off running.
Waiting down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom. I try escaping, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom.
eyes, checking my eyes for something to light coming inside, and it feels like it's raining in my head for 100 days.
And I say I hate you when I don't push you when you get too close. It's hard to laugh when I'm the joke, but I can't do this on my own. Only you could save me from my lack of self-control. Sometimes bad things take the place where good things go.
I'll ask for forgiveness 100 times. Forgive myself when I halfway apologize. It's not unfair, I'm asking for prayers, but nobody cares, going nowhere, like falling downstairs while everyone stares, no one's there. I've asked for forgiveness 100 times, and I
Say I hate you when I don't push you when you get too close. It's hard to laugh when I'm the joke, but I can't do this on my own. Only you could save me from my lack of self-control. Sometimes bad things take the place where good things go.
no, I'm just taking a shot. Maybe I'm just too eager. Oh, maybe I lost the plot. I used to pity some people. I said they were missing a spine. Yeah, maybe the problem is ego. Maybe the problem is mine. Really I'm fine. Don't get too intimate, don't get too curious. This is just feeling like it's not that serious. Stare at the ceiling, feeling delirious. Fuck all your empathy, I want your fury, cause I would just tell you I'm better than me. Spit all my medicine. Drunk on adrenaline. I don't know why I say I hate you when I don't push you when you get too close. It's hard to laugh, not to joke, but I can't do this on my own. Only you could save me from my lack of self-control. I don't make excuses for the pain I caused us both. So thank you for always standing by me. Sometimes bad things take the place where good things go. I like that. Keep that up. Down with the rhythm band. Take me down to the fighting man. Wash the poison from off my skin. Show me how to be whole again. Fly me up on a silver wing. Past the back where the sirens sing. Warm me up in an overflow. Drop me down to the dream below. Cause I'm only a crack in this castle of glass. Hardly anything there for you to see. For you to see. Let's fuck this shit up, ready?
I dreamed I was missing. You were so scared, but no one would listen, 'cause no one else cared. After my dreaming, I woke with this fear. What am I leaving when I'm done here? So if you're asking me, I want you to know, when my time comes, forget the run that I've done. Help me leave behind some reasons to be missed, and don't resent me. And when you're feeling empty, keep me in your memory. Leave out all the rest. Leave out all the rest. Close both lights below the window. They close both blinds and turn away. Sometimes solutions aren't so simple. Sometimes goodbye's the only way. And the sun will set free. The sun will set free. And the shadow of the day will embrace the world in gray. And the sun
soldier, you play king. Struck me down when I kissed that ring. You lost that right to hold that crown. I built you up, but you let me down. So when you fall, I take my turn. Fan the flames as your place is burn, burn.
There at the turn, waiting to let me know. We're building it up to bring it back down. We're building it up to burn it down. We can't wait to burn it to the
When you fall, I take my turn. Fan the flames as your place is burn, burn.
We can't wait to burn it to the
When you fall, I take my turn. Fan the flames as your place is burn, burn.
We can't wait to burn it to the ground.
Thank you, guys. This is something for your people on the block to back out and rock ya. Give you what you need like Papa, who shot ya. Separate the weak from the answer. Meets and me, I creep hard on imposter. And switch styles on a dime. Quit quitting, y'all quit tripping. I don't have time for your grind. I grind tough, sucker, make your mind up. Are you in the firing squad or are you in the lineup? Bang, bang, little monkey man. Playing with the big guns, only get you slain. I ain't playing, I'm just saying. You ain't got a sliver of a chance. I get in around the level while you quiver in your pants. So shake, shake down, money, here's the breakdown. You can play the bank, I'ma play the bank, take down. No mistakes now, coming to get you. I'm a Banks, here a brainwash. Get the picture, it's like that, 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 that. Thanks, Lord. Let me see one fist up.
This is not the end, this is not the beginning. It's the voice like a riot, rocking every revision. Don't you listen to the tone and the violent rhythm? And though the words sound steady, something empties within. You see, yeah, the fist flying up in the air. We're holding on to something that's invisible there. Cause we're living at the mercy of the pain and the fear. So forget it, forget it, let it all disappear. Waiting for the end to come, wishing I had strength to stand. This is not what I have planned. It's out of my control. Flying at the speed of light, thoughts were spinning in my head. So many things were left unsaid. It's hard to let you go. I know what it takes to move on. fucking amazing. Thank you so much.
God bless us, everyone. We're a broken people living on the loaded gun, and it can't be outfought, it can't be outdone, it can't be outmatched, it can't be outrun. No, God bless us, everyone. We're a broken people living on the loaded gun, and it can't be outfought, it can't be outdone, it can't be outmatched, it can't be outrun. No.
When I close my eyes tonight, two symphonies of burning love.
God bless us, everyone. We're a broken people living on the loaded gun. Oh,
Memories in cold decay, transmissions echoing our way. Far from the world of you and I, where oceans bleed into the sky.
God save us, everyone. Will we burn inside the fires of 1,000 suns for the sins of our hand, the sins of our tongue, the sins of our father, the sins of our young love. God save us, everyone. Will we burn inside the fires of 1,000 suns for the sins of our hand, the sins of our tongue, the sins of our father, the sins of our young love.
When I close my
low. Static on the way, make them all say whoa. The people up top, push the people down low, get down. And I'm running it like that. The front of the attack is exactly where I'm at. Somewhere in between, they're kicking the hi-hat. The pen in the contract, pitching the contact. So get with the combat. I'm letting them know there ain't shit. We don't run when the guns unload. No one make a move, that's why people say so. Got everything out of control. Everybody go. Make some noise for Mr. Hahn. Check this shit out right now. You with me? We take you back. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100%. Turn my mic up louder, I got to say something. Lightweight, step it aside when we ain't coming. Feel it in your chest, the syllables get pumping. People on the street, they panic and start running. Words on loose leaf sheet, complete coming. I jump in my mind, I summon the rhyme, I'm dumping. Hearing them blind, I promise to let the sun in. Sick of the dark ways, we march to the drumming. Jump when they tell us that they wanna see jumping. Fuck that, I wanna see some fist pumping. Wrist something, take back what's yours. Say something that you know they might attack you. Cause I'm sick of being treated like I have before. Like a super standing floor, like I'm standing for. Like this war's really just a different brand of war. Like it doesn't cater to rich and abandoned poor. Berlin, make some motherfucking noise right now. Are you right there with us? Are you rocking with us? Yeah, let's go. Help me out, y'all. Yeah. Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. One last time I need y'all to roar. So what the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more. So for one last time, people make some noise.
I don't wanna be what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. I don't know what you're expecting of me, but under the pressure of walking in your shoes.
Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow.
Every step that I take is another mistake to go.
Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow.
I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like the air. Can't you see that you're smothering me? Holding too tightly, afraid to lose control. 'Cause everything that you thought I would be is falling apart right in front of you.
Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow.
Every step that I take is another mistake to you.
Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow.
And every second I waste is more than I can take. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like the air. You were just like me, with someone disappointed in you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like the air. Become so numb. Sorry, I'm being what you want me to be. I've become so numb. Sorry, I'm being what you want.
Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the LA boys. One last time, I need y'all to roar.
So what the hell are you waiting After us, there shall be no more. So for one last time, rock and ring, where the fuck you at? Love to see that fucking energy right down here. You guys are killing it. Look at you. Look at you. Keep that shit going. Yeah. Help me out. I don't know why. Acting like I'm part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me. I'm surprised that things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. Kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time that I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had too far to feel, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why, doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me. I'm surprised that it got so things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything aside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time that I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had too far to feel, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Recognize us, and you pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had too far to feel, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Thank you. A little bit of loneliness, better than a disregard. Handful of complaints and I can't help the fact that everyone can see these scars. I want you to want what I want you to feel. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you to just believe this is real. So I go watch you turn your back like you always do. Face away, pretending I'm not. I'll be here 'cause you're all that I got. I can't get the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be in no time. Oh yeah, this can't make anymore. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be in no. I am a little bit insecure, a little unconfident. 'Cause you don't understand or do what I can, and sometimes I don't make sense. You never wanna say, and I've never had a doubt. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you of what's just the surface, consuming, confusing. This lack of self-control, that fear is never ending. Controlling, I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in.
No sense of confidence, I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take.
I felt this way before, so insecure.
This one is gonna be our last song, okay? This is the last one. The last one here at Rock am Ring. And we just want to say this is our 5th time playing. This is our 5th time. And we just saw some footage on the internet of us playing it for the first time. We were playing on the stage at noon. It was light outside. It was fucking crazy. It was like 13 years ago, or I don't know how many years, so many years ago. And you guys have always been fucking amazing. You've been so incredible and we love you so much. And we can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. Are you guys with us? This is the last one. Let's fucking do it right. You guys ready to sing with me? Hold on. Ready? Hold on. Okay, go for it. Go for it. Rock and ring. 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 Rock and ring.
from atop these roofs. Not a touch so I won't get loose. Truth is you can stop and stand. Let myself out and no one cares. Got to set you out and lay down there. But I travel up out to be somewhere. Yeah, some more pour it in. Make it a dirt dance floor again. Say your prayers and stop it out when they bring that chorus. That's right. I beat it down, kick and keep it just to throw it away. I beat it down, kick and keep it just to throw it away. I beat it down, kick and keep it just to throw it away. Just to throw it away. Just to throw it away. I beat it out, go stop the show. Drop your words and I stop your flow. Shotgun off a lock and roll. Cock it back in and watch it go. Mama help me, I've been cursed. That's blowing in every verse. Candy paint on his brand new words that I can't contain him. I know he works. Fuck this hurts, I won't lie. Doesn't matter how hard I try. Afterwards don't mean a thing, and I know that I won't be satisfied. So why try ignoring him? Making a dirt dance floor again. Say your prayers and stop it out when they bring that chorus up. I beat it out, we can keep it just to throw it away. I beat it out, we can keep it just to throw it away. I beat it out, we can keep it just to throw it away. What is to throw it away? Just to throw it away. I beat it out, and bumping up these stairs. I'm like your faces. I put myself down there. I'm like your Thank you very much. We love you guys. Thank you for everything. But now let's celebrate you guys. I want to hear your voices.